Namaste everyone. Kindly come up on your mat, sit comfortably, keeping your back and neck straight, and very gently close your eyes. Start observing your breath. Watch the natural flow of your breathing as you are inhaling and exhaling. Make sure your body is properly aligned. There is no discomfort in the body. And slowly begin to deepen your breathing. We'll be chanting Om 3 times, followed by 3 Shantis. Inhale deeply for Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Just feel the vibrations. Join your palms together and rub your palms together. Place them on your eyes. Very slowly, while blinking and looking at your palms, begin to open up your eyes, start coming back with a smile. And namaste to everyone. We welcome you at Himalayan Yoga Association. I am Yogini Saumya and I will be leading your session today. So today our topic of discussion is one which is very relevant for you guys, which is Hatha Yoga, okay, or Hatha Yoga, right? In Hindi we call it Hatha Yoga, right? So the term Hatha means stubborn, okay? So you will see you get very stubborn, no, when you are practicing asanas, right? So it's a very stubborn kind of practice. Stubborn in the sense that you are actually building your willpower and preparing your body for higher practices, right? And this is the form you are practicing the most, and this is the form that you generally see the world also practicing, right? So variations of Hatha Yoga are going on these days, right? Like your Ashtanga Vinyas flow, then your Vinyasa flow. These are all variations of this traditional style. Okay, so this is the foundation and the background of the styles that you are practicing. Okay, so as you can see, I have split this term into two, Ha and Tha, right? So the Ha part represents the right side. Okay, so your right nostril. Okay, So the right nostril is represented by the H and the Hat, and the Tha part, it represents the left side. Okay, so the right side is mostly associated with the masculine energy, with the sympathetic nervous system. It's also given the denotion of the sun, right? So you will see whenever you are very active, the right nostril becomes very, it's generally the one dominating, right? And in that same way, the left side represents the moon kind of energy, the feminine energy, very peaceful and calm, and represents your parasympathetic nervous system. So you will see when you are about to sleep or when you are going into relaxation, your left nostril becomes more dominant. And the right side is connected with the left hemisphere of the brain, and the left side is connected with the right hemisphere of the brain. So when each one of them dominates during the day, the functioning of that side of the brain takes place, right? So that side of the brain becomes more active during the day, right? So Ha and Tha, Hat. Hat Yoga is the practice of bringing balance between these both sides. Okay, so your masculine and feminine energies, or a right and left side, when these come into balance, then the Hat Yogi becomes prepared for advanced level practices. So Hat Yoga is just a preparation for advanced practices. Okay, so it's just like a stepping stone, you can say. It's not the end. Okay, but most people get stuck over here. Most people get stuck in asanas or the pranayama practice or practice of mudras, right? But they don't understand that they are doing it in order to prepare themselves for higher practices, right? So you guys also take care whenever you are doing asanas or pranayama or any other Hatha yogic practice. Understand that you don't have to get stuck over there. You don't have to just focus on a full split or handstand, right? Your journey is much longer than that. And if you give this too much time, your mind will get engrossed in this thing. Now, why do we balance both the sides? There should be some logic behind it, right? So, as you can see, I have made this diagram over here where one of these curvy lines represents the left side and one of the curvy lines represents the right side. Okay, so one is your left nostril, one is your right nostril, or the energy channel passing through your left nostril and right nostril. So there are energy channels in the body which if you go for a normal scan you will not be able to see, but the energy is carried out through certain vessels called nadis. Okay, and the major nadis are these, the right one and the left one. The right one is famously called Pingla Nadi, okay, and the left one is famously called the Ida Nadi, okay, and the central one, this C I have written, yes, in the straight line, that is called the Sushumna Nadi. So when both of these balance out, that is when the central one gets activated. Okay, so the yogi's main purpose is the activation of this central nadi, so that energy can flow upwards through this energy channel. Now where the right and the left nadi, these two major nadis coincide with the central nadi, these junction points are the major chakras. So you would have heard of the root chakra, sacral chakra. All of these chakras are formed by the intersection of the two major nadis and the central nadi. So the junction point of these three form the major chakras. So now you can anatomically also place that these are placed along your spine. That is why when you do yogic practices, it is said keep your spine straight, right? It's hard, but you have to do that so that energy can flow properly through this entire channel. So guys, don't get stuck. I am repeating once again, Hatha Yoga is just a stepping stone for the deeper practices, and now you understand why you are practicing Hatha Yoga, in order to balance the right and left side so that energy can flow through the central channel. Yeah, so let's end today's session. Okay, keep your back and neck straight, gently close your eyes and start observing your breath. We'll chant Om one time, followed by 3 Shantis. Inhale deeply for Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Observe your vibrations. Join your palms together and rub your palms together. Keep them on the eyes. Very slowly, while blinking and looking at your palms, begin to open up your eyes, start coming back with a smile. And Namaste to everyone. Thank you so much.